Diego Flores, air traffic control student, okay? So here we go. Fixed airfoils, okay? Wings and horizontal stabilizers, bush stabilizers fixed. Tail section includes stabilizer, elevator, rudder, commonly called empennage. 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 It'll be on your test. Means tail feathers. You'll spell it right, you'll get it wrong, okay? Let's see. Vertical fin. So vertical fin. Here's your vertical fin. Here's your rudder, okay? The professional tail. Let's see. What kind of drag do we have right here between the fuselage and the beginning of the vertical fin? What kind of drag is that called? It causes drag right. What's that drag? We talked about drag a whole lot. What do we call that kind of drag? Anybody remember? It's not hard. Interference drag. Is that okay? Just checking it. Sometimes they will offset the vertical fin to counteract some of your torque.
Here, I'm going to bring it all the way through the airfoil, like so, and label it 24%. Why do we do that? This, when you're building the airfoil later, that's where the rib lines up with the front of the airfoil, like so. The front of the rib should be at 24%. This one's not exactly on it. This one's way off, but that's where it should be. Also, I'm going to mark this. When you put this airfoil in the wind tunnel at about 10 degrees angle of attack, where's the low pressure going to be developed? Anyone remember? I know, it's been a couple weeks ago. It's going to be right up here. Low pressure is going to be up there, and higher pressure is going to be down here. In the wind tunnel earlier this semester, that had 11 pressure points just on one side over there that you could see real detailed. All right, moving on. Draw direction and this side on that direction, but in any event, just use it like a pair of scissors and go through there and keep them closed up kind of tight so you're cutting way up in here. If you try to open them up real wide and take big bites, it doesn't work. Try the technique you've used to cut it. It's gonna have little shards of metal sticking out. It's very sharp. Take a file and not so much straight like this, but at an angle like that. Do this edge and that edge all the way around to get those sharp edges off of there, so you can handle it without cutting your skin. Same way, all the way around. It's going to be a very, very sharp edge after you've cut it out with this tool. It's just the nature of the tool. It's not going to have a smooth cut. It's going to be jagged. One more time. How many of these does each table make?
2.
How many of these?
7.
Very good. And when you're done with them today, when you're done making all these parts, I'm going to go into a bag with everybody's name on the table on this yellow part right here. And then at the end of the lab today, with all your parts in here and this drawing, take this drawing, fold it up in 4, put everybody's drawing in here. That's part of your major lab report, so don't let it leave the lab. At the end of the semester, you're going to need that for your lab report. Put everything in this bag, and you're in the Thursday lab, so it goes in this bottom drawer right here. Everybody's. Next week when you come in, we'll add to it more parts. By the end of the semester, you're going to have one of these. You'll have papers in there for your major lab report worth 10% of your grade. 10%. And then they can use it for a template to make their two ribs for their airfoil.